It's Bob and Tom Tonight, starring Chick McGee, Christy Lee, Josh Arnold, and Tom Griswold. And now, here's Tom.
Bob and Tom.
Welcome back to the Bob and Tom Show. You guys finish your medical conversation?
We were all standing in the break room looking at Christy's injury.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
It's not good.
No.
She has a hole in her butt.
Well, and
I've had
more
it
of a
for
crack.
a
Yeah,
long
sorry.
time.
That's the joke
is,
and a crack.
It's a crack. Sorry.
It's been there forever.
It won't heal.
No.
Oh, boy. Welcome back to the Bob and Tom Show. Happy Halloween. We're in the Napa Auto Parts Studios. There's Ace, there's Chick, that's Josh, I'm Tom, that's Pat Godwin. Christy Lee, of course, at the Navy Federal Credit Union News Desk. Chick McGee's having a snack over at the orangeinsoles.com sports desk.
That's right.
Thank you very much. Now, we have a lot to get to. But I think right now it's very important that we get some frivolity in the room.
All right.
With, of course, the
Ace
Cosby joke of the day. What is this, a radio show? What's going on here?
What's going on here?
For all the trick-or-treaters out there,
Yes.
little information for you. Where do ghosts go for vacation?
I don't know where.
Malibu.
Oh, it's cute. That's a cute one. Chick?
Chick's having yogurt or
Hard
something.
pass.
You can't.
He's
Chick,
had
here's the thing.
Trouble
You're eating on the air,
cottage cheese.
which is rule number one. But
Yeah.
tell the listeners what you're eating.
I like, at this time of morning, I like to sit and reflect.
Yeah.
Yes?
And you guys order coffee, which I can take or leave, of course. Because, I have cottage cheese with a little, what is that called? Rice Chex?
What?
Chex
Chex Mix?
Mix?
Chex Mix. That's what it's called.
Riveting.
You put it inside the cottage
I'll
cheese.
alert the media.
That's weird, isn't it, Tom?
Yes.
Yeah, that's weird.
And maybe
I thought you were dipping Pringles into the cottage
Why don't you
cheese.
play the chords
Oh, that's
again?
normal.
Hello, Bob and Tom Show.
Hey, Bob and Tom, it's Donnie Baker.
Hey,
Hey, Donnie.
Chick, you just made me vomit, burping my mouth. So much you just ate.
Oh, well.
Swear to God. It's like punishment. Well, happy Halloween, you guys.
Happy Halloween
Yes.
to you, Donnie.
I thought I'd call you guys and let you know some of my official Halloween trick-or-treating tips.
Oh, great. Go
Oh.
ahead.
Well, first of all, people forget Halloween's all about networking, you know? You and your friends want to be sure to text each other when you find a house that hands out the full-size candy bars.
Of course.
Like Josh is bragging about. Don't fall for this fun-size frost. It's only fun for the tight ass passing them out. Notice you don't hear guys bragging about rocking fun-size rubbers. So why are you going to brag about fun-size candy bars? This has become a bigger hoax than roundabouts. Oh, and at the
Man, you're on the
at the
roundabout.
same time, let each other know who's handing out crappy stuff.
Yeah.
You know, like cottage cheese. Or you just put the flag up on their mailbox so people don't waste their time on the houses with popcorn balls and religious pamphlets.
Sure.
Second and foremost, if you live in a big neighborhood, you ain't got time to hit all the houses.
Right.
So if you notice that one of your neighbors is handing out candy dressed up as OJ or Paula Dean's, you may want to have your kids skip that one. If you're staying at home and handing out candy this year,
Yes.
I got a great tip for you.
Oh.
Firstly, if you're going to hand out anything other than candy, like pencils, erasers, or organic juice boxes,
Right.
just do yourself and the neighborhood a favor and toilet paper your own house. Swear to God. You might as well smash your pumpkins while you're at it, too. Save us all the extra effort. See, when I stay at home and hand out candy, what I do, now listen up, because this is brilliance in action.
All right.
What I do is I set out a big empty bowl with just a couple of candy wrappers in it on my front porch.
Right.
Then I put a sign above it saying, help yourselves. Then when the kids see the empty bowl, they think they're too late to the party. I swear to God.
Pretty brilliant.
Just keep an eye on your pumpkins.
Yeah.
There ain't nothing worse than having them drop a deuce in your kid's jack-o'-lantern.
Oh, jeez.
Oh, I swear to God, last year ours got hit so much we couldn't even get the lid back on it.
Donnie.
Oozing out the eyes.
Yeah. Oh, squeezed out the eye.
That's the worst.
Yeah.
There's a Play-Doh mold I don't want to see. Oh,
That's like a fun factor. Yeah.
Third and better, Nazareth, don't be one of them families that decide to team up with other families and set up camp at the end of the driveway like it's a cult meeting.
That's a big
That's a
thing
big
now.
deal.
It is.
Oh,
yeah.
I hate it. Just because they don't want traffic on their porch. I can't stand these people. They look like they're camping out waiting for Jazz Fest to start.
Pre-gaming.
Handing lawn chairs by their cars. Great. So now, not only I got to worry about Woofy getting a cavity, now his Milky Way smells like a muffler, and I got to worry about us getting carbon dioxide poisoning. Sucks. And as I say every year, if you find any candy you think might be tainted or laced with CBD or LSD or THC, just wrap them up and send them to me and my mom Phyllis, and we'll gladly test them out for you.
I bet.
Safety first. I got it.
Thanks, Donnie.
Very helpful.
That's very helpful hints. Have an image of a pumpkin in my head that I'll probably won't be able to get out.
When are you going to become the guy that's making the hot dogs at the end of the driveway?
I'm
That's
surprised
coming.
that hasn't happened.
Yeah, me too.
And it sounds like you do set up at the end of the driveway. Is that true?
No.
No?
No.
Okay.
But that's fine, actually. That
I think so. I like the driveway
Because
setup.
I do too. They have a little fire pit, and they've got
and it speeds up the process. They
Yeah,
come
it's great.
Come all the way up
Right.
the driveway and hang out. But yeah,
Well, some people don't have massive driveways, Tom.
well, pick the wrong lot. That's your fault.
That's right. Your lot is the wrong lot
No, just
in life. No.
I like
droll.
I like
Yeah.
trees, that kind of thing.
Did you see the South Park episode where they were planning out their Halloween trick-or-treating and they're all doing it on electric scooters? It was pretty funny.
Oh, nice.
And little Kenny didn't have a scooter because he's poor, so he can't get one. And it was kind of sad, actually. But
Can you rent one now with a?
he didn't have a cell phone. That's the whole point. You can't. Yeah.
Kenny's poor.
Kenny's poor. He doesn't own a cell phone.
Right.
So he can't get a scooter. And the kids don't want to trick-or-treat with him because he slows them down because he's not on a scooter.
That's a shame. Anybody? What are the things that look like segways? Anybody trick or treat on one of those?
Oh, man. Sure they do.
Isn't if you can drive, shouldn't you not be trick or treating? Isn't there? What is the cutoff? That's a weird thing in life. You don't know.
14, I think, is your cutoff day. Age,
'Cause
don't you?
I love Halloween.
14.
Seems a little old.
I love dressing
Well,
up.
what do you do? Do you just
But
deny
you don't
them?
trick or treat.
Pardon
You don't
me?
go up to the door and go trick or treat.
Don't you pull your beer in a wagon?
I go up to the door with the girls. Yeah, sure.
Right, but you're not.
Are you in a custom?
You go up to the door with your children?
Yeah.
Oh, really? Okay. You don't stay at the sidewalk while they walk up.
Well, it depends. They're kind of
Well, they're kinda young,
Like
I
a
guess.
3-year-old.
Yeah, yeah.
You take them in the golf
Don't
cart?
want the werewolves to get them.
Oh, there you go. You drive the golf cart around the neighborhood?
I think this year we're going to have to go in the Suburban. So we'll check local listings. It's a little chilly.
Yeah.
We'll see. It's kind of a drag.
I think this year you might have to go tomorrow.
Maybe.
That's going to be confusing.
Yeah,
Just
that won't
saying.
People won't know.
That won't
and
work. Yeah.
Some cities, it's already happened. Go ahead.
Well, Halloween should be on Halloween. You don't move Christmas. It's the same thing.
Well, there's a movement afoot to Halloween is on the 31st.
Well,
but
those people can move to
National
it.
Trick or Treat Day is the last Saturday of the month.
We've had this argument
Oh,
so
God.
many
That's
times.
fine. If you want to
When-
move to a different country and
When
vote,
I was a
that's
kid,
great.
we had what was called Beggars Night.
yeah.
And Halloween, especially Friday or Saturday, we did not beg on those. We didn't go for treats on that night. They moved it to like a Tuesday, or Wednesday,
It's
Thursday.
immoral and
And it
wrong.
was beggars'
Move to
night.
a different country. Love it or leave it. Halloween's in the 31st, okay? If you don't like it, cram it.
bad weather or not.
I'll give your kids poison.
Well,
Today
that's
is also caramel apple day. If you're
Good argument, John.
Okay.
Caramel apple?
yes.
Hate caramel.
Hello, Bob and Tom Show.
Hey, Bob and Tom Show. Boo!
Hey, Larry.
It's Larry King. How are you, gang?
Good to hear from you.
Good. Listen, I'm really excited about this Halloween. Normally, I'm home alone binge eating Zagnut bars and watching old Vincent Price pornos. The man had a monster of a Johnson.
Oh, my
It
goodness.
could pry open a coffin lid.
had
But
no idea.
tonight I'm doing something special. I'm going to be taking my young hot girlfriend trick-or-treating. Yeah.
Oh, good.
Wow.
I'm just yanking your chain. She's not that young. She hasn't trick-or-treated in like 2 years. But anyway, we're going to a cool Halloween party at her friend's house.
Oh, good.
Oh, it's going to be bitching because her parents aren't even home.
Oh, nice.
We're going to dress up as a couple of characters from a Pixar movie. Remember the movie Up?
Oh, I love that movie, yeah.
Yeah, okay. My girlfriend's going as the goofy little Boy Scout,
Right.
and I'm going as the old man.
Oh, that's good.
Yeah, so I wanted to make a really good impression on her friends, so I brought in a couple of professional Hollywood makeup people to work on me. Boy, it was worth it.
Yeah.
I am like the spitting image of the wrinkled old geezer. And I have to say, I haven't looked this young in 20 years. We'll totally be making out tonight with tongues.
Oh, nice.
Oh, that boy.
I just hope she likes the taste of denture cream and Zagnut. Hey, who doesn't?
And garlic.
I gotta go, gang. Trick or treat. We'll see you. Boo.
Hi, Larry.
A nice tip in on the garlic.
A woman in Ohio got into a car accident, and she happened to be wearing a bloody costume, so she looked like the character Carrie from the movie. She reportedly frightened some first responders. Her name is Miss Sydney Wolf, student at West Virginia's Marshall University. She was returning home from a haunted house event Friday when she hit a deer. Ms. Wolf was still in her costume and covered in fake blood when first responders arrived.
Okay, I just Googled this.
According to her tweets, a Good Samaritan that had pulled over and a police officer were horrified by her appearance, believing she was severely injured.
Sure.
Look at this, Josh.
Said her only injury, however, was a bruise on her leg.
She has a prom dress on, encrusted blood all over her face, arms. The dress is all bloody. She's got the tiara on.
Man, oh, man.
Like in the movie Carrie. That would be a weird thing for the first responders.
Sure.
Yeah.
Is that a thing you have to be concerned about in this time
On
of
Halloween?
Boy, how do you think the deer felt? Hey, fellas.
Hey.
That's fake. Yeah, you want to take a look at me, please?
A little help over
Bring
here.
that needle and thread over here.
By the way, that won't work if you tell the cops you're going as a sexy alcohol poisoning girl.
No.
This woman looks great as Carrie, and you say she's going to be
She's going to be starring in a Carrie musical, too, I guess.
Bloody Carrie. Did you ever see that movie, Jay?
Yeah, Carrie,
Oh,
sure.
who hasn't seen
That's
here?
really good. We were talking
They're making
earlier
a musical out of it?
Yeah, apparently. Not, I mean, it's not like on Broadway or anything, but it debuts today.
Bloody
I don't-
Carrie. That
somewhere
was
in
my favorite
Ohio.
episode of Sex and the City.
Oh, yeah. It was one of the first.
Oh, yeah, but it happened every 28 days.
After a while,
So if you missed it, you got to see it again.
Well, no, again, that's first season, maybe.
Did it happen at a racetrack? Carrie lost and they chopped her head
I wonder
off
if that,
and put it in
I
some
know
guy's
it's
bed.
a serious point. Do you think that this happens fairly often? To the first responders arrive and they've got someone dressed up as a
I don't know. I'm sure
ghoulish
somebody
situation
will
and
tweet us and let us know.
We do know that certain places don't like when you wear your masks into them on Halloween
Yeah,
Day.
that's for sure.
Don't walk into a bank
Yeah.
with your mask.
Freddy Krueger mask.
Right.
What if they're dressed as paramedics? You can't.
Yeah. Hey, who's helping who?
Residents in a Utah community are upset over a guillotine Halloween display. Police have apparently received more than a few complaints over this display, which includes a guillotine chopping off the heads of baby dolls.
Oh.
City attorney for Brigham City, Michael Christensen, said that while some find it distasteful, the decoration is not a public nuisance under the city code. The woman who owns the home, Julie Baden, defended her family's display as spooky and fun, but one of her neighbors, Claudia Perry, asked, quote, how far are they going to go and where are they going to stop?
But isn't this the whole point of Halloween? I mean,
Yeah, but they have
fake
more
bits,
gruesome things on their property, too. It was creepy. Creepy.
But that's what it's supposed to be, right? Creepy.
For some, yeah.
Yeah, but
Some it's lighthearted. For some
Scary,
it's creepy.
So they're
scary.
upset about
Bloody.
a guillotine. I mean, not to get. What's the cross?
Well,
That's a
there's not a baby doll.
okay,
up-
but I
up
mean,
on
it's a symbol of execution, right?
Yes, it is.
But
But
obviously, it would have been very weird if that's how Christ had been taken out. If it was,
a guillotine?
he'd be wearing little guillotines on chains.
Boy, that is
That'd
weird.
be
Yeah.
just saying.
Glad it wasn't a firing squad.
Or a shotgun.
Now this is in
Electric
Utah.
chair or-
Yes. Brigham City, Utah.
Serious question: do the Mormon dudes knock on your door on Halloween?
Dressed as Mormons?
The Mormon dude.
This gets back to the previous story. Do they dress as? Has anybody done that costume?
The Mormon?
Dresses the two Mormon guys with the backpacks.
Oh, I'm sure, probably.
Have you seen the play, The Book of Mormon?
I have.
Have you seen it, Josh?
I haven't.
It is brilliant.
Yeah, I'd like to see that.
Non-stop funny. And when I saw it, there was an advertisement in the Playbill, the magazine that when you go to a play, there was an advertisement for the real Book of Mormon.
Sure, you got a captive audience.
Yeah, so it's kind of interesting. So they appear to have something of a sense of humor about it. Welcome back to the Bob and Tom Show. We're live in the Napa Auto Parts Studios. This hour is going to be great. I'm so excited. We've got Tim Cavanagh here with us. We're going to do the Tim Cavanagh birthday segment, one of my favorites. The Shoe-In of the Week starring Chick McGee coming up, brought to you by Napa.
I'm sorry.
Ace Cosby over there, our engineer. Once again, Christy Lee at the Navy Federal Credit Union News Desk, where her money is...
Happy.
Got that happy money.
Happy money.
Josh Arnold, once again in costume, as the guy in the Dinty Moore beef stew can.
Or I'm just wearing a flannel
He's
shirt.
wearing a flannel shirt, and the Dinty Moore guy wears a red flannel shirt, not a gray one.
Hey, look, this is radio. No one's going to know, all right? Let's go with it. There goes the Dinty Moore gig.
Oh, man. Beef stew for a year? Hello.
And I grew up on Dinty Moore beef stew.
Did you know? Okay.
Yes. Trailer court girl.
Are you wearing
yes.
a winter jacket?
Yes, it's freezing in here.
Feels good.
It's 69 in here.
Oh, my.
Sorry I brought it up.
Tell me how it works. John,
Okay.
tell me how
Not any jacket.
I'm going to lay on my back.
All right.
All right.
Oh.
It's my biker babe jacket.
Excuse me. I believe we have... What'd you say?
My biker babe jacket. Leather.
You want to hop on this hog?
In the bitch seat?
Oh.
What have I
Riding
said?
a fat boy.
That is a biker term.
I ask
Yes.
so little of you.
Let's see why you can...
Ultra classic. But go ahead.
Happens to be a term in the parlance
all right.
of the biker community. A bunch of great guys. Now...
You can read this, bitch fell off.
time to move forward.
Oh, I love this segment.
Hey, everybody.
Hey!
It's time once again for Tim Cavanagh's Cavalcade of Celebrity Birthdays. I'm comedian Tim Cavanagh. Born on the same date, November 5th, are Ike Turner and Art Garfunkel.
Oh.
Two men who would not be very famous except for their talented partners, Paul Simon of Simon and Garfunkel and Mike of Mike and Ike. Celebrating birthday number 77 this week is Hustler magazine publisher Larry Flint.
Wow.
Oh, really?
He's the inspiration behind the cartoon character Larry Flintstone, Fred's irascible pornographer. Cousin. Yeah, I'm still doing
Boy,
the hook
first
on
Julio,
phonics.
now
I know,
pornographer.
pornographer.
I'm your biggest fan. Go ahead.
Now, I'm from a generation that still loves that old cartoon, which is why a lot of us call Viagra Larry Flintstone vitamins.
Oh.
How about that?
That's almost good enough to be. That's almost good enough to be real.
Let's say it is. Okay. Celebrating birthday number 66 this week is actress Kate Capshaw, the wife of filmmaker Steven Spielberg. They first met when Kate worked on Spielberg's Indiana Jones and the Temple of Doom. Capshaw was raised Episcopalian, but when she married Spielberg, she converted to Judaism, which was really brave considering her first exposure to temple involved doom.
well put.
Yeah.
Rob Van Winkle, better known as Vanilla Ice,
Yes.
turns 52 this week. It's been 29 years since his big hit, Ice Ice Baby. That's a long time. Even his great-great-great-grandfather, Rip, woke up after 20 years
Rip Van Winkle.
and ended up having another hit.
Thanks for reminding me. I got lost with the setup there.
It's hard.
Long.
Yeah, I know.
Well, you have to pay some attention.
285 years ago this week, frontiersman Daniel Boone. What's wrong with me? Daniel Boone was born. According to one online account, Daniel Boone blazed the Wilderness Road in KY. No, not the jelly, but the state.
Ah.
Kentucky.
Kentucky.
When I first learned
Commonwealth.
about Daniel Boone back in grade school, Sister Anicetus, that was her name, told us that once, after killing a bear, he carved these words into a nearby tree. D. Boone killed a bear here 1803, which is often confused with a tree in Hollywood with the carving D. Boone killed a career here 1999, referring to Debbie Boone, starring in the movie Come On, Get Happy, The Partridge Family Story.
A long way to go, but worth it.
I'm exhausted. Born this week back in 1854 was John Philip Sousa, the man who wrote Stars and Stripes Forever. The prolific composer of patriotic songs died on March 6, 1932, which is now known as Sousa's Unfinished March.
Didn't make it to the end.
Because he was.
That's unfinished.
Yeah.
That's an unfinished. Hey, turning this month is actress Sally Field. She recently played Mary Todd Lincoln in Steven Spielberg's Lincoln. Coincidentally, Kate Capshaw got pregnant in the back seat of Steven Spielberg's Lincoln. Sally Field also suffers from osteoporosis, which, according to her doctor, has only been aggravated by all those people telling her to break a leg.
Oh, boy.
That's not that good. All right. The legendary Peanuts cartoonist Charles Schulz would have been 97 years old this month. Shortly before his death, he started suing everybody. He won his first lawsuit against Snoop Dogg in an obvious case of copyright infringement. His next lawsuit against Eminem was thrown out of court when his argument that M&M with peanuts was created without Schultz's permission. He even tried to sue Peter Pan for its peanut butter, but the judge ruled that a group of fictional characters cannot sue another fictional character.
Yeah. Remember when he tried to sue York Peppermint Patty?
Can I put that in there?
Yes. Yeah.
Nice tag.
$40.
A month after that ruling, Schultz died of a heart attack. Or did he?
Oh.
A conspiracy theory claims that he was actually murdered by a rival cartoonist who had a classic case of Peanuts envy. Okay, this is not going well now when they start making noises like that. 128 years ago this week, Supreme Court Justice Felix Frankfurter was born. Yeah, he was appointed to the High Court in 1939 and was considered a giant of American jurisprudence. So for those of you who thought Steph Curry was the biggest hot dog ever on the court, you were wrong. It was Felix Frankfurter.
I would have closed with that one. That is strong.
Yeah, well, I should have. In 1887, Chiang Kai-shek, who ruled the Republic of China for 47 years, was born. He first gained notoriety as a great military leader and famously dismissed all the cowards from his military. In fact, he was the first to call General Pao chicken. And eventually ordered him to go.
General So, but
Well, I don't correct
Kung
him.
Pao chicken. And
Right, right.
To go.
And Kentucky's a Commonwealth. We
Yeah,
can
but it's
critique all that.
General So's chicken.
Keep
Sure,
going.
we can talk about it or enjoy it either
General
way.
So.
General So.
That's all right.
You said General Powell.
I know.
Like
General,
Kung Pao
there's,
chicken.
there's
It's an excellent joke.
It is a great joke.
If you want to deliver it again, I'll have Oski
General So.
edit it out.
Yes.
Okay. Singer Bonnie Raitt celebrates her 70th birthday this week.
Wow.
In 1991, she released the hit song, I Can't Make You Love Me If You Don't, a song that sure rang true back then. Today, of course, we have roofies.
Well,
There you go.
There you go. You want to critique that one? Yeah, how about that?
It's smart, Alex. Hey, celebrating birthday number 62 this week is Caroline Kennedy. She married Edwin Schlossberg, which is a great name for a Kennedy to have because it sounds the same whether you're drunk or sober. Caroline Kennedy Schlossberg. Condoleezza Rice turned 65 this month. She's the answer to the trivia question, which Secretary of State goes best with Condoleezza chicken?
Condoleezza Rice.
Perfectly valid.
Yeah.
And finally, celebrating a birthday this week is Miley Cyrus. In August, she split with her husband, Liam Hemsworth. On the same day they split up, she went on a vacation with Caitlyn Carter. And I figured, I guess she's bisexual. But then I found out that she calls herself pansexual. I have no idea what that is, a pansexual. So I looked it up, and apparently it's when you're intimate with Alicia Silverstone.
Silverstone is a type of
pan.
Oh, sorry.
I didn't get it, but I certainly.
Now, I was once with a woman who was a dead pansexual. No emotion whatsoever. Well, that wraps up another edition of Tim Cavanagh's Cavalcade of Celebrity Birthdays. Till next time, remember, who needs a calendar when you've got a Cavanagh?
All right.
Tim Cavanagh, Sioux City, Iowa, Saturday for a special charity event entitled Cancer Sucks, S-U-X, like the airport, and Comedy Rocks.
Watch the entire show live or on demand with the Bob and Tom VIP All Access Pass. Listen live with the Bob and Tom app and make sure to visit bobandtomstore.com. Tune in next time for more Bob and Tom Tonight.